Hi guys, in this episode of the Nostalgia Trip, I'm going to be continuing with my reactions to Generator Rex. Currently we are on Season 2, Episode 13, Night Falls, and Episode 14, Heart Target. For whatever reason, I'm really getting the vibe that these two are going to be some really cool episodes. Maybe it's just the thumbnails that seem that they're going to be really interesting, but I don't know, I just feel like we are at that point of a season where we are going to be getting at least one or two really cool episodes. And to be honest, the last couple of episodes have been really cool. I'm really proud especially of the thumbnails for the last couple of videos that I've done. So yeah, I'm just in a good mood, I guess, for these two episodes. And I'm hoping that I'm going to like them, but there's going to be only one way to find out whether that's going to be the case. But before we do, as usual, I do want to remind you that you can get a full-on version of these reactions over on my Patreon or Ko-fi account, where by subscribing to the specific tiers I've created for it, you can get access to some or all of my full-on reactions, which includes cartoon, short live-action TV series, long live-action TV series, and movie full-on reactions. Or alternatively, if you want to just stick with the YouTube version of these videos, that is completely fine as well. You decide. And yeah, I think that's all I had to say about this. So without further ado, let's get into the reaction, starting off with episode 13, Night Falls, in 3, 2, 1.
¿Eres tú? Esteban? It's Mayor Esteban now. Mayor? When you ran for class president, Maria Rodriguez got all the votes.
Okay, so this is their like hometown or whatever?
What? No es nada, amigo.
Guys, we don't all speak Spanish, okay?
You can head up to Abuela's in the morning. It's been over 5 years, Esteban. We're not waiting another minute.
I guess he's starting to adapt to the fact that it has been 5 years, even though for him it hasn't been 5 years. I'm wondering why does he not want him to go there, though?
Grandmother, why are you calling her Abuela? There may not be a biological connection, but she practically raised the entire town.
Cesar! And is that my cabeza de trapo?
Why is everyone calling me that?
What are you doing
What
here?
does that mean, cabeza de trapo?
May we come in?
I have a vague idea of what it could mean, but I don't know. I don't speak Spanish. It's not one of the languages that I have small competency in. I know English, I know my native language, Bulgarian, and I know a little bit of Japanese, but I don't know anything about Spanish. So what is she hiding? Based on the name of the episode, I assume it's gonna be something that she goes through during the night. Maybe she's an evil that changes during the night?
Let me look at you. I can't believe how you have grown. Come, see.
She also has the same eyes! The red eyes! Brown, whatever color you want to call that. Okay, so she's not the only one living there, apparently. Are they all evils who turn during the night or something? Yup, I'm right. I'm fucking right.
It is an old building. There are always repairs.
Yeah, but are they always scratches on the wall?
You used to put underpants on your heads and act out lucha libre movies. Glad I don't remember that. Lucky you.
Yeah.
I must speak to you.
Someone has forgotten his manners.
You know how I brought up a while ago how
The village is concerned about
this feels reminiscent of the Ishbalans from Fullmetal Alchemist?
What goes on here is our
I just want to bring it up again. It's a weird connection with all of them having red eyes, you
The
know?
situation is getting worse.
Yeah, and it's very obvious in the art style that Rex is from this place. His face does look a lot like everybody else's around there. That's a really cool, neat detail.
Hey, you're pretty good. Everything about going pro? Not anymore.
Yeah, he has, but because of everybody turning into fucking werewolves during the night or some shit, he's not gonna be able to. The bell of doom has rung.
She just locked us in. We need to respect our elders. I'm sure.
Fuck our elders! They have to earn our respect.
That's pretty comfy. Good night. But It's only 6:30.
Oh yeah, I used to hate that shit as a kid too. Nowadays, I can sleep and wake up whenever the fuck I want. I sleep during the day most of the time and I'm awake during the night because I just feel better. You know? That's just how I am. Why did the grandma think that they were gonna just stay in the room and not try to do anything about this shit? I would expected that she would just kick them out or something. They're actual fucking werewolves! Are you kidding me? I know that the concept of it was like that, but I didn't think there would be actual werewolves. Are you serious? There's using inspiration in fantasy, and then there's literally just doing that concept. I wonder if Rex can cure him. Usually in these kind of situations, I don't think he can. Because it's more dramatic and sad if he can't. And it's also, am I the only one who thinks it's really funny and interesting how both Rex and Ben from Ben 10 have fought a werewolf-like creature early on in their run?
I told you this would happen. You can't control them anymore. It wasn't her. It was me. I let him out. I didn't know. All these Evos.
They're just boys.
Look at the destruction your boys caused. The
Big
people are
deal.
tired of living in fear. You'll be leaving today. Strange. I don't feel anything. Do you?
Thanks anyway.
Probably you have to cure him when he is in his werewolf form.
Well, maybe it's because he's not in evil form.
I just want a normal life again. I don't want to have to leave my home.
Don't you ever feel cooped up in here?
There is one thing I miss.
God, this makes me want to watch Inazuma 11.
Why did you stop playing if you love it so much?
One day during practice, I stayed late so some scouts could see me play. Sun went down and, well, they made me quit the league after that.
It's this piece of shit again! Are you kidding me? How did you get out of jail?
Shot my ball!
Oh, this is just perfect. Hunter Kane. He has a thing for hunting down Evos. I already put him away once.
So what's he doing here?
Guessing your mayor called him.
And also, he was in jail, wasn't he?
Or something?
Don't know.
He should have been.
Don't care.
Yeah, you're gonna pay for it, you fuck.
Score while I'm at it. Lucky me.
No.
And also, he's not being played by John Cena this time.
Gotta go. You don't have to worry. This guy's nothing to sweat.
That's kind of annoying, because I feel like that kind of was part of his character, but now...
Now.
Well, what do we have here?
But now he feels kind of generic, you know?
I never back down from a fight.
Neither do I. You bring your magic Evo bullets, or is this going to be a real fight?
Lucky for you, these are the old-fashioned kind. But they hurt just as bad.
I don't even think a cure will stop Hunter Kane. He'll never listen to reason. I still gotta try.
Well, at that point, it would be fucking murder. Because at least when it's evil, you can argue it's self-defense, but when it's a human, it's a murder. And he should go in jail for life.
I made a promise to keep them safe from harm.
Where they can't defend themselves? That's exactly what won't happen.
Jesus! Why is this guy not in jail?
Grandma, step aside. Have it your way. I'll take all of you down.
You obviously haven't met my family.
Hell yeah, let's wreck shit up. Let's kill this guy once and for all. Come on, let's just kill John Cena and get it over with.
Mess with my brother, you mess with me.
Who are you? You an Evo?
No, I'm a scientist.
Oh!
Oops.
have your nanites do the rest. Too strong. I'll make an adjustment. Adjustment? How about you wait for me to say okay next time?
Yeah, haven't you heard about consent, Caesar?
You think? That's more like it. Maybe we have to wait for sunrise. We made it worse. Now he's stuck that way.
No, he's not.
It isn't him. It's me. I can control it now.
What?
Change a thing to me. He's still an Evo. I'm gonna.
And you're still an evil douchebag, John Cena.
Wipe out the whole compound.
Even though you're not John Cena anymore.
There is no place for your kind of hatred here.
You think I'm afraid of you?
I think you should be.
And also, isn't it cooler to be able to control that? I feel like that's the better possibility. If I could turn into a giant monster whenever I wanted, that would be sick. Okay, so, I think it was a fine episode. Not the most enjoyable of this show, that's for sure. For whatever reason, the episodes in which we go in South America, or at least I assume this is South America, it seems like it is. They're not really my favorite. Like that one, last one where we were in the jungle and there were those people who wanted to free Evos, wasn't that great. And this one kind of feels like that, but at least it's better than that one because there was the concept of the werewolves and everything, and now at the end there with him being able to control it. I find that really cool. I really like whenever sci-fi shows use fantasy creatures in a manner that would work in that specific sci-fi show. Like how in Ben 10, whenever it's a fantasy show, a monster, it's an alien. Here, it's an Evo. In Doctor Who, it's also an alien. You know? I do love that personally. It's always so cool. And it's even better if occasionally it isn't the actual fantasy monster, you know? But yeah, I think it was an okay episode. Definitely not what I look for when it comes to this show, but I didn't hate it. I still enjoyed it, you know. But I was hoping for something a little better, and hopefully next one is gonna be, because at least the next one is the one which has the really cool looking thumbnail, and we're gonna be getting with at least 2 really cool villain characters, so yeah, I'm hoping that that's gonna be a cool episode. And in terms of a rating for this one, I guess I'm going to go with a 7.7 out of 10, which might be a little lower compared to the average episodes of the show. I don't think so, but I think on average I'd consider Generator X to be like an 8 out of 10 show, so it is kind of lower. But I enjoyed it. I think it's a good descriptor, and you gotta remember, the average should be a 5 or a 6 out of 10, not a 7. 7 and above is pretty good, if I give it that much, you know? But yeah, we still have one more episode to get through, that being episode 14. So without further ado, let's get into episode 14, Hard Target, in 3, 2, 1.
Almost like you
What
said.
is your Samara looking ass doing over here?
You're onto the whole ripping the very fabric of space thing. Plus, you just plain creep me out.
She's honestly my favorite out of the pack. She's such a cool character.
Doesn't it just drive you crazy?
Plus, from what I remember, she's like a more of a morally grey villain.
We've been over this. I don't want to be in your collection. I don't want to be your pet, your trophy, your prize, your whatever.
I think it's a little bit too late for that, Rex. I think you're about to be.
It's way more fun messing with you.
She also has a sick power.
It involves an old friend of yours.
Ooh, the villains are teaming up. I like that.
I know that place. Oh no!
What if that's what they wanted you to do, Rex? Have you thought about that?
Okay, I'm in Hong Kong. Check. She's going after Cersei.
Is that where Cersei is? Last I remember, she was with you when you left Kiev, right? Like the bug jar. I think she got the bike and she left. It's been a while, to be honest, so I don't quite remember, but I think that's what happened.
You dropped off the grid. What's your L&L?
Intersection of Hong and Kong. You do realize there are closer places for takeout. She knows Cersei's here.
Which is more than Providence knows, apparently.
But I'm happy if we're gonna get to see the old gang again, because they're a cool bunch of characters.
See, you guys got the place back together?
Yeah, just in time for you to wreck it again.
Trust me, she's back in Abyssus right now, laughing it up with the rest of the pack. Besides, I'm not that
Woo! I love the new color on you, Cersei!
Okay, Rex, bad intro. Take a do-over. Love the new look.
Wow, a compliment.
Same!
Yeah. Hey, thanks for sending Circe our way.
She totally evens out the boy-girl ratio.
Yeah.
Good girl.
Yeah,
He's gonna be the fifth wheel of this group now.
I'll just pull up a floor.
Don't you have a machine for that? I'm sorry, I laughed at my own joke. I just remembered that one scene from that episode.
Dumplings, steamed buns, and oh, the house special, lover's prawns.
Is this guy still played by Dante Basco? Because I'll be really disappointed if he's not. He hasn't really spoken much, which makes me think that he's not played by Dante Basco. Especially based that John Cena was not playing Hunter Kane last episode, which is disappointing as well. Oh, for a second there I thought Zaghares was back again. I was gonna be like, what is this fucking villain extravaganza that we're having this episode?
Name's Quarry. To what do I owe the pleasure?
Yeah, we know who you are, Quarry. I guess Van Kleist knows
My
too.
father has an offer for you.
You're one of Van Kleist's people. Did he send you?
No questions. Are you in, or you want to stay here and rot?
So why would Van Kleist be interested in a small-time player like me?
You have unique abilities, or something.
What? He can fucking punch stuff?
Money?
He's made out of rock so he can't be killed?
And that's when Cersei goes all siren and blasts the bus driver's pants clean off.
lucky shot. Hit the exact frequency of polyester.
Good thing his boxes were cotton.
Okay, he's still played by Dante Basco. I'm happy about that.
You do your thing and I'll do mine.
Then, I wonder how much does it pay to be a Providence agent? I don't think it would be enough no matter what they pay.
On second thought,
Yep, that's why the bad guys should never work together, because they can never trust each other.
Rex would have loved to chat. Perhaps another time.
This was the old friend you were after? What is this, a cowboy movie?
Oh, don't turn your head!
It's a disaster movie for Providence.
What's that supposed to mean?
That's just creepy, dude.
No spoilers.
The field will dissolve any organic matter.
Good thing I don't have any.
Yeah, he's made out of rock. Is that the mission that Van Kleist asked him to do, but he's not gonna do it for Van Kleist, he's gonna do it for himself?
Unique attributes, indeed.
You saw Breach and came back here? What if she followed you?
Don't worry. If Breach were here, I'd feel it.
She's here?
She's here.
Shit. I was worried about that too. Good job, Rex. Why would anybody want to be a friend with you anymore? Don't let her kidnap her! Come on, no! Come on, Rex!
Breach.
Oh, sorry, Rex. She's gonna save my skin.
Yeah, because you're a failure.
It's tough on failure. Remember?
Fuck! Good job, Rex. It's all your fault. How are you gonna fucking fix this now? In less than 8 minutes.
What about help the others? I'll bring back Circe.
Well, yeah, you should bring her back. It's all your fault that she got taken.
Let me just say I abhor unnecessary violence. But this is very necessary.
Yeah, that does sound like a strong-ass weapon. It destroys nanites? Why doesn't Providence fucking learn?
No! Stay
They already tried this before.
End of the world wackos.
If they have the money, what they do with it isn't my concern.
Well, what if they destroy the world? What are you gonna do with those money, you moron?
Slice's garden. He has a whole section for double-crossing 2-bit thugs.
This will buy me all the freedom and immunity I'll ever need, even from him.
Somehow I doubt that.
Pretty slick, huh? It's a molecular destabilizer. Little Miss Forearms blabbed the details. The whole gang. Oh, I'm touched. A regular family reunion.
We got your back, Rex.
Never mind me. Help them.
I thought Providence was clearing the area. Oh shit! Oh my god, that reminded me of that one episode of Transformers Armada. I think it's like episode 31. You should definitely go and check out that reaction, because it was a really cool episode. Yeah, can he make his own nanites? A new machine? Yes! Hell yeah! I forgot he could make new machines.
Pretty good. Super energized atoms. Nope. Nice try. Denied. Rejected.
Stop making the jokes for me, Rex. The battle just became really, really cool. Did he die? Because I feel like that's the one thing that could potentially kill him. Apparently not.
Let her go, Breach.
And I'd agree to that. Why?
Because you wouldn't want Van Cleist to see this.
What? It's not like I'm gonna run away with it.
And Kleist would skewer me for this.
Hmm.
Weapon.
I'm thinking a trade is in order.
Fair trade.
I hate you, Breach.
Oh, you make me proud, Rex. You picked up some business sense after all. So I guess it's back to my cushy Providence cell.
I'm not trading this. I'm trading you.
Yep.
Well, your sense of humor's coming along too.
You can still save face with Van Cleist. Quarry can take the heat for the whole mess.
He's satisfied.
Let's talk. We can work something.
Nope. That's why I like Bridge though. She's more multi-layered than most of the villains, and more interesting because of that.
Thanks.
I like her new hair color, man. Although I think she needs a little bit more color in her outfit as a whole because it's a little dull.
You make great couples.
Yeah, right.
I mean, you guys looked very much like couples. What the hell?
Just look like when you were, and the dumplings, and yeah.
We're friends, Rex.
Really, just good friends.
With benefits.
Strictly platonic.
And I'm strictly an idiot.
Yeah, you are. You certainly are, Rex.
A good place for takeout?
Mings and Kuntao.
Hey, you did that on purpose.
Can you believe it?
So, what are you gals doing Saturday night?
Our hair.
What about next Saturday?
Nails.
What after next?
my god, I can't believe they actually did that with Rex at the end there, with him smacking his head into the roof. I thought that would happen. Like, I thought that as he was being raised up, he should be careful because that could happen, and it actually fucking happened. And it really took me off guard, man. Oh, that was so funny. I love that. That was really nice. Okay, this was definitely a pretty good episode. I definitely enjoyed it quite a lot. I don't know if I would call it like one of my favorites of this show, but I definitely liked it. It was cool, enjoyable, featured a lot of my favorite characters, if I gotta say, because I like Breach. Quarry was a pretty cool villain because he's part of Rex's past. The gang, Rex's gang, is pretty cool. I like their different powers and everything. Cersei is pretty cool, and seeing them all work together like this, like, that was pretty cool. I really enjoyed that. That was a really cool way to put them together. So yeah, this episode definitely met my expectations for what I thought both of these episodes were going to be. Last one really didn't. So I'm glad that at least one of the two episodes was actually really fun. So I'm glad that at least one of the episodes was actually really fun. But yeah, I don't really have much to say other than what I've already said. I'm just really excited to get into more episodes featuring Breach, especially because I think she's a big part of the season finale, or at least some of the story beats in regards to the next season and how we set up that. I just don't really remember exactly the details and the surrounding stuff, so I'm curious to see where it goes. But I just really like her as a villain. She is really interesting, she has a lot of depth to her character, and I just like her relationship with Rex in a way, you know? It was really cool that she was willing to let Cersei go to trade with Rex, you know? That was pretty cool. Plus, she's a really creepy looking Evo that appeals to me personally because, as I've mentioned many times before, I was traumatized when I was a kid by the movie The Ring. And her appearance with like the long hair in front of her eyes and the white clothes make her look like Samara. And that just tickles my brain, I guess. So I do really like that. And yeah, in terms of a rating for this episode, I think I'm going to go with a solid 8.6. It was definitely a fun episode, definitely one of the better ones of this show. But I don't know if I would call it like one of my favorites, because usually I would prefer to keep my favorites for like 9 out of 10 and above. And this one is close, but not quite there. Although, who knows, whenever I am done with the show and I do my top episodes of Generator X, it might turn out to be on the list. But it's gonna be a while until I get to do that, so we'll see. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say about this. So what did you guys think about this episode, these two episodes? Comment those down below and let's have a discussion about it. And also, before we end this video, I just want to give a huge shout out to my currently 7 patrons on Patreon. Omar Bridgman, Deadpool, August Dice, Little Uzi, Corby Dead, Shironyan, and Itsap123. Thank you guys for your support, I really appreciate it. It really means a lot to me that you've decided to support me and have continued to support me such a long time. Hope you continue to enjoy my content and continue to support me going forward. Thank you very much. Another thing that I also want to tell you guys before we end this video is something about me that some of you may or may not know, that will also explain why do I look and dress the way that I do. That being the fact that I am trans. In particular, I am somewhere between a non-binary person and a trans woman. I'm not quite sure at the moment and probably won't be sure until I talk to a professional who deals with trans people, but that is where the reason why I'm telling you all this comes. I need your help. Due to the fact that I live in a homophobic and transphobic Eastern European country with a family that won't really accept the fact that I'm trans if they found out, there is not really a feasible or easy way for me to transition here with minimal repercussions. So that's why I would really appreciate any kind or any amount of support that you guys can give me with this. That said, I don't want to guilt trip you or anything, so if you don't want to or you don't have the means to help out, that's fine, don't feel bad. I just want you to know that it would be greatly appreciated if you did help me out get out of this situation. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, and thank you for hearing me out. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like, subscribe. Also, check out the link in the description to my Twitter if you don't follow me over there, and to my Wattpad where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I am also a writer. And if you don't enjoy my stories or simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to my Patreon or to my Ko-fi account, where you can pledge support and help keep the channel going, help support me so I can keep writing stories you enjoy. But if you don't want to do it, that's completely fine. You can still help me out in other ways, like liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and especially sharing this video with someone who you think might enjoy it. And I think it's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!